Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Oh, that's not the button.
The Temple of Droplets holds the last of the elements, like the Minish Elder said. So let's brace ourselves and do this. Are you ready, Link? What? What's that face for? You don't want to brace yourself? All right, fine. No bracing. Let's just go.
Well, you heard him. No bracing. Let's go. Excuse me, Beetle.
Let's go stab Beetle in the face.
Oh, thank you. Actually, before we leave town, I've got milk. I've got an empty bottle. Always good to have one that's empty. But yeah, I think I'm ready to just go to the Temple of Droplets. If I can remember where that is. Can I? Toot toot. Yeah. So, what you guys been up to in these past few days?
I just got back from attending my brother's graduation ceremony.
Happy graduation, Turt. Hell yeah.
I went home to see my sister come home from her honeymoon,
Aww.
Oh.
and then the timeline of the planes got messed up. She's not getting back till very late tonight, so I didn't get to see her at all. In fact.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. It's just, that starts out like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah. It's been pretty. Not much has been happening for me. Past few days, just been hanging out. It's a golden chest. I want that shit. Give me that shit. Is this new? I don't think I've been this way yet. Shrink. Drink your dink.
Dang!
You fucking dink. Oh, oh, oh. No, I have been this way.
I want that. Ugh.
Okay, that's fine.
A little bit of a heart.
It's a itty bitty little piece of a heart.
Not the whole thing, just one part of it.
That's green.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to get to the place that I want to go. Well, okay, I can certainly get to this treasure chest.
Whoa, big money.
Your face is beaming. Okay, so I got that piece of heart. That's good. Oh yeah, one of the things that I got last time was the ability to break pots and rocks with my sword, which is good because now I can just kill shit fast and good, which is great.
It's funny that's an ability you need to get.
Well, yeah. Because otherwise it'd be horribly unbalanced. How else are you supposed to?
Sure.
Oh, sparkly thing. Nope.
Spiky.
Sparkly thing.
Shrink your dink. Yeah, so I've been keeping myself busy playing Mario Kart. Very good time. Oh, goodness.
Oh! Is that actually happening on stream?
Yep, we're going back to full screen. That's fine.
Okay.
That's okay. I got a Kinstone fusion. Yippee! I don't know what it is about the dialogue box specifically that causes that shit to happen, but something about
And
it.
only sometimes.
And only sometimes. I'm not going all that way there for it, but what? Just falls directly back into the hole. All right, great. All right. One minor problem with the ability to just shrink your size to suit your mood, is that it can just kind of take a long time to get where you want to go sometimes, because you have to go all the way around, and it can be very annoying, but other times, you still don't have what I need for you. Did I ever finish talking to the elder about all the shit that I needed? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I got the flippers.
Swimming! Yeah.
Got a piece of heart. Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess, as long as I'm thinking about it, let's go back to the area that I was in a little bit ago and get the thing that I was trying to get. But yeah, something neat that happened these past few days. One of these past Saturdays, I did not do a Saturday night stream. That's because I was playing games with the Cam Sandwich Patreon group, because I am a Patreon of Cam Sandwich, who is a good YouTube channel who you should watch. And specifically, I got to play the Vanilla Ice electronic rap game. And that video came out today, so if you haven't watched that, you should. It's a very good video, and not just because I'm in it. It's just also a very good demonstration of how terrible the game is, and by terrible, I mean one of the best games ever made.
I saw the review. It looks incredible.
We are absolutely playing it together, by the way.
Add that to our other 10,000 things on our playlist.
Yeah, but a one-off tabletop sim stream is not gonna break the bank. Alright, is there a secret behind this waterfall? Or do I need to do something to get to that first? I imagine I have to do something to get to that first.
Gotta be a cave behind the waterfall. There always is.
Legally, there
That's the
has
rule.
to be. Landing hole.
Swim or run behind a waterfall and there's nothing there. Wait, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Wait, that's illegal. Whoosh. And I just... Nope. Okay, hang on. I guess secret to that would just be going upstream, right? Or somehow going downstream from here? But I thought that that was blocked off.
It's only blocked off if you don't use your imagination.
But also there's rocks, and that's a little hard to walk through.
Just imagine yourself on the other side of the rocks.
That's Link's Awakening. That's the dreamscape shit. That's not how this works. Yeah, no, there's rocks here. Okay. Alright, well, let's just make our way to the Temple of Droplets then. After I murderize the shit out of that, P-hat, or PV, or whatever the fuck it is. It is a P-hat, right? Yeah. Fuck that sign. Lake Hylia. Time to swim. Aha! So I cannot actually just get directly out of the water. I have to... I'm going... oh, there it is. There's our goal. Right, so I think I just need to swim my way over there. Do I have the option to just... No, I cannot. Okay, I'll just go under them. I'll just waltz right up to it and shrink your dink directly into the dungeon.
World's smallest temple.
I'm freezing in here. If you don't find that element quickly, I'm gonna turn into a hatsicle. Hurry up, Link.
Oh, hey, look, there's the exit.
What? This floor is made out of ice. Be careful not to fall and freeze your backside to the floor, Link.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
This is one of my favorite dungeon themes. Stop that. Stop that. Stop.
No.
What? But why? It's really mean. They should really consider how I felt before they started doing that. Money. 720 rupees. What are the other most expensive things in this game? Because I think I...
aha.
Done.
Hey, the sunlight's shining through. Ah, it's so nice and warm. I can feel myself starting to defrost again.
That reminds me. Another game I should put on my subscriber goal or follower goal list is Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand, which will exclusively be a Saturday afternoon stream.
Boy.
It looks like something is frozen inside this block of ice. Link, why don't you take a look?
Yeah, so for those that don't know, Boktai, The Sun is in Your Hand is a game by Hideo fucking Kojima.
It's a Kojima game? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It is a Game Boy game where... Game Boy Advance game.
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. This isn't just any old Game Boy. This is advanced Game Boy. But yeah, it is a GBA game that has a built-in UV UV detector on the cart, and you fight vampires with your solar-powered gun. It's amazing. It's an isometric dungeon crawler, but it's so cool. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors and blocks, and you can only use it in this dungeon. But yeah, it also had a couple sequels. I believe it had one GBA sequel that released in North America and 2 in Japan.
Sorry, 2?
Yep. And then in they had a sequel series called Lunar Nights, which had special bonuses if you hooked up if you used like the GBA or not the GBA, the DS Lite or the original DS model, and you had the original Boktai inserted on the bottom. It would supercharge your weapons.
Bonuses such as, for instance, the ability to use the light sensor, because the DS cartridge was not big enough for that.
Yeah, I mean, like, DS cartridges definitely could be bigger, but they were cowards. So judging by the fact that that is now closed... Yeah, so I can use that to get out when I need to, but I don't need to get out yet. I need to get the key, so I'm going to open that back up. God, this is just making me want to play through Pokemon. I really want to play a Pokemon game soon. Not on stream, just any Pokemon game. I've been getting an itch recently.
Do it Nuzlocke.
No.
Yes.
Nuzlocke's fun.
No. Shoo! Fuck.
Haha.
I've decided I'm not playing a Pokemon game. Fuck ice puzzles. All my homies hate ice puzzles. Ice puzzles are alright. I don't mind them. Alright, hang on. So I want this guy.
Not strictly the same kind of ice puzzle, but I remember when I was a kid, fucking Wallace and Juan's gym took me ages to figure out.
That was an interesting one, to say the least. Okay. Okay. Okay, so.
Here's the key.
Here's the key. And we want it to go not all the way across. So we do this. And then if I were to push that all the way over, these blocks are here for a reason. They've got to be. So if I, for instance, pushed this guy all the way there, and then, for instance, is that the boss key or just a regular key?
This looks
Might be the boss key.
kind of boss key-ish.
Yeah, judging by the fact that that's the boss key, I think I need something else before I get that. I'm not going to waste any more time with this. Or at the very least, I'm going to poke around a little bit more and see if there's anything else I can do before I go and deal with that. But that was also the only locked door that I could get in. So, is it really that simple? Is it just solve an ice puzzle and then go into the boss chamber? There's no
Like the
way.
entire dungeon.
There's no way. It just can't be. It's impossible. Also, help me solve...
Hey, Gomez.
Hey, Gomez, how's it going? Also, it is perfectly acceptable to miss streams of mine. I'm not exactly frequent. Does anyone have any idea what to do here? Because I am stuck.
We need to get the block to stop in that beam of light, yeah?
Yes, that is the end point.
I wonder if I could use the lever as like a stopping point somewhere.
That isn't unreasonable. Because the lever, because I can have the lever act as a stop point here, but the odd part about that is that that's only
Toughness.
this is a bit of a toughie for us to open up on, not gonna lie.
Getting them through without getting stuck on the wall is a tough part.
Yeah, that's the really hard part.
I think starting by pushing the ice blocks left would probably be something.
Like all three of them to the left, like this.
Because then they're aligned and you can use them to
Mm-hmm.
line them up with the other gaps.
Ah, it's just...
Speaking of so I've talked about my brother's cats these past few days, right? I hadn't had a good chance to point it out, but I had their names mixed up for a little bit. Mostly because I couldn't remember what one of their names were. Their names are Wobbert and Spice, and Wobbert is named as such because he is wobbly as fuck. He can't walk in a straight line. And Spice is this tiny little girl, and her eyes are always the size of dinner plates. She is so small, and she is even more skittish than Wobbert, who is just kind of standoffish. But she has no idea how to approach anyone. But she doesn't explicitly not like me, which is a good sign. She has left her hidey hole to stand and observe me, which is more than anyone else has gotten, according to my brother, which is good.
Oh.
So, and they've only really been here for a week, so like that's some substantial progress. All right, so
I think I see it.
Yeah.
okay,
Bottom one down and left.
Bottom one down to the left.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
I'll go with W for now.
And then you want to key it up. And
Up and left, and then down.
Yeah. You can see where that's going.
Aha, aha. Yes.
Oh, that also works, yeah.
Bingo. Bungo.
Oingo, oingo.
Oh, speaking of, not at all related to that. I got the big key.
It is the big key.
Already?
Why is it the
Yeah.
big key?
Because that's the only other door there is. Oh,
I mean, in this dungeon, a big key's like half an inch tall still.
But yeah, on the note of bingo and bongo and whatnot, that reminded me of Veg, and Veg's very good policy on how to do ad breaks. Because I know that ads are like baked into Twitch unless you're subscribed. We'll take a break in the middle of the stream just to be a little more conscientious so that Twitch doesn't try and auto-insert them. Also to force me to take a break in the middle of stream. Because I want to be courteous so that no one has to anyone joining late has to deal with an ad or but also just, you know, good to take a break for prolonged play sessions. Everyone makes fun of the 3DS for telling you that you need to take a break, but, you know.
Hey!
Sometimes you gotta take a break.
Well done, Link. This looks to be the element, all right. But what will we do? We can't even touch it while it's trapped in that ice. We'll need to melt it off somehow. Ah!
Big fucking thing.
It's a face!
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could freeze an Octorok.
Alright. More dungeon. Swim.
Select.
Boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. What are some of y'all's favorite water dungeons in Zelda? 'Cause there's some pretty miserable ones in this series. But I don't know. There are also some bangers. Like, my absolute favorite. This one's really good. Which I always remember this one specifically because PBG initially was going to talk about in his Zelda Dungeons video that he did way back in the day. He was going to talk specifically about the dungeon after this in the sky when you get the wind element. But he actually, when replaying the game, he said that he realized that this was actually his favorite. And I think it's a pretty fun one. But I do think I'm going to go with Gomez. The Ancient Cistern from Skyward Sword is the best.
That's a pretty cool one, yeah.
Especially because, hot take, the swimming controls in Majora's Mask suck ass.
Eh.
Everyone always says, oh, they ruined them for Majora's Mask 3D. No, they didn't. They just made them bearable. Because you forget, you swim in the open ocean a grand total of twice in Majora's Mask. And when you're...
And the rest is in tiny little tunnels within
So when you're going
the Gyarados
at...
hideout and the temple.
Yeah, and when you're going at breakneck fucking pace with your default swimming speed, that shit's agonizing. But they did still, in fact...
Yeah,
They did still, in fact, make the Great Bay Temple worse in 3DS because they butchered the ice arrows. Now you can only use them in specific areas. But, like, by and large, it is leagues better in 3DS.
Yeah,
original Majora's Mask is by no means perfect. There's a lot of aspects that it is better than 3DS, but I refuse to take criticism on that specifically because you got to remember where you're actually using the mask's abilities. It's in the dungeons, and in 3DS, fucking, I would if you asked me to do the Goron, like, rolling puzzles in either version of Majora's Mask, I would just tell you to shoot me. But if you asked me to pick between the 3DS and original for Great Bay, give me the remake any day. That shit's miles easier. It's not fun to be. I hate Great Bay. Great Bay's worse than the Water Temple in some ways. But Ancient Cistern.
Controversial opinion. I played Majora's Mask for the first time all the way through just recently.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was pretty sure that the Water Temple was a lot better, easier to navigate than Great Bay.
Yeah. No, like,
And
genuinely.
That had, when I brought that up to a couple of friends in another server, they were absolutely baffled by this assertion.
No, like, genuinely, I think that the only good dungeon in Majora's Mask is Stone Tower Temple. All the other ones suck. Like, like the, what's the first one called? Way Forward is hidden in the bottom of the
One
pot.
with the monkey?
Yes. Well, monkeys, I believe. But Aldalwa is the boss of that. I got a small key. Wow, that's a big pot. But yeah.
Why can I not remember the name?
But yeah, that one's okay. Like, it's nothing special. Woodfall Temple. Yeah, it's
Woodfall.
fine. But I fucking hate Snow Peak Temple from Majora's Mask. Or Snowhead Temple. Snow Peak is Twilight Princess, and that one is, fittingly enough, Peak. I love that dungeon. But Snowhead Temple in Majora's Mask, ass. Hate that shit. Similar problem with the Zora controls in Great Bay Temple. You have to use like an ability that gradually builds up speed in the context of an absolutely miserable, like, miserably tight corners. And you have to hit targets as you're trying to move around a curve. It's ass. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate. This is not meant to turn into a Majora's Mask hate fest. I love Majora's Mask, but I hate its dungeons. Hey, Rucky. It is going pretty good. We're playing one of the better water dungeons.
This all started because he asked us what our favorite water dungeon is.
Yeah, and then I started talking about my least favorite ones. But the reason that I have to talk about why Great Bay is not good is because that's one of the reasons that Ancient Cistern is so good, because it gives you that same degree of, like, fluid control that that everyone like praises the Zora mask for, but you actually can steer. And on top of that, navigating in the water is not the focal point of the not the focal point of the Ancient Cistern. The rest of it is, and the rest of it is so good. Yeah, Minish Cap's water dungeon is really good. I love the Temple of Droplets. I was briefly caught off guard by the presence of the boss key, like, 10 minutes in, but, you know. But yeah, it really does feel like just a round 2 of a really solid dungeon, which is being the first one.
So I never played Ocarina on the N64. I played a good chunk of it on the GameCube, but the only time I've ever really finished the game is on an emulator with mods to make the water temple in particular easier, purely by
Water
just
Temple's
putting
not that
the
bad.
boots. I know, but like they put the boots on the D-pad, so you can just take them off and put them back on, just like that. And Water Temple is totally fine with that.
I disagree.
Really,
It's not
Really,
good, but it's serviceable. You know, it's easily the weakest in the game, and unfortunately the next weakest is probably the fucking Jabu Jabu's belly, honestly. Ocarina of Time not beating those bad water level allegations, either way, but the Gustar can actually suck up those. What? Oh, okay, not these
Short?
guys, but the other ones, the guys that look like Fighter Fly. Yeah, honestly, the 3DS version is the reason that I don't have as negative opinions on the Water Temple. Oh, into the water.
That was not the direction you're supposed to put that.
Correct. But yeah, the water temple in original Ocarina is serviceable at worst. But if nothing else, it does have one of the coolest mini bosses in the franchise. And honestly, the boss of the dungeon on its own is also just kind of neat. And I don't know. I don't hate it in the same way that I hate Great Bay. But I also played the game in full for the first time on 3DS. So that does color my opinion of it quite significantly. Can I... If I were to...
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Len, how's
Hi,
it going?
Leonard.
Leonard. Alright,
I see.
My aspect ratio, no!
Better hope Elzo doesn't say anything and fuck up even more.
The fuck did you just call me?
What?
his name is Eslo.
God damn it!
You know what? I was trying to fuck up
Never
your
get that
name
right
on
first try.
I was trying to fuck up your name in Eslo's voice and be like, how does it feel to have your name mixed up? And then I just realized that Mushroom basically, if I was to try and do that same thing with Mushroom, it just turns into Morshoe. Why is Bug Fables music? Bug Fables is so good. I love Bug Fables' music. Okay. It's
I
also
see.
somewhat like honestly a lot of the techniques used to make something feel small is used in this game as well. Like in terms of instrumentation and like this melody here is very reminiscent of Snake Mouth Den, being the first dungeon in like even the little like rising. Actually, now that I think about it, that might be the exact same sequence of notes in the opening of Snake Mouth Den. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna.
The puzzle.
No, okay, fine. Puzzle. Focusing on puzzle. Okay. If oh my god. I'm genius. I'm genius.
Yay!
All right, now you have to indulge me in my conspiracy theory. Snake Mouth Den. That was loud, but also not going through the right input, so it doesn't count. Not this part of the song, but...
I got 50 rupees!
Oh, nice.
Mine.
This part here. No, not this. This part. No, after this. Sorry, I'm getting overeager. Yeah, no, it just is that do 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 do. It's the same part in Steak Mouth Den. Yeah.
Snake Mouth Den has 4 notes though.
Do do do. No, the part that the strings in the background are doing here.
Oh.
That.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my little motif recognition. Fuck. I need something to burn. Do I have to get a lantern somewhere around here? Be real nice. Alright. God, I'm trying to imagine me doing this with a... Hold on. Nope.
Get in the jar! Get in the jar!
Slurm.
Get in the jar!
Nope.
No.
Get in the jar! Get in the jar.
Or shoot the jar, I suppose.
Get in the jar.
Okay.
Get in the jar!
In the jar!
Got him. Speaking of jars, and by jars I mean mason jars, and by mason jars I mean mason jars for drinking. Did y'all see that Jello Apocalypse just did another lemonade stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet because that's a lot of time, but I
Yeah.
saw it.
Link, where are you? Are you still there under me? It's so dark I can't see my beak in front of my face. Watch your step. I don't want you to trip over anything.
Oh god, this room is fucking pitch black.
Ah! Slug! Ah! Second slug! Less surprising slugs!
There are a lot of local lemonades. As far as I'm aware, a lot of the ones that he was focusing on seem to be the ones from available in Canada. Because that's where he lives now, I think. But one of the reasons I mentioned it in the mason jar specifically is because there was a hell lemonade that everyone was donating to, if you like donating certain values to, and then they would contribute certain ingredients to a hell lemonade, including mustard, because of the bit from the second stream that he did. Buzz buzz. Do do do.
Ah, big push.
Sunlight. I love how it just immediately
Squeeze. Of course, sunlight. Once we got some sunlight in to melt the ice, that element will be as good as ours. Ah, ghost pots.
Anyway. It's kind of strange that we basically don't, like, as far as I can see, there's not many keys left for us to get. A lot of the keys are actually just gonna be us, like, opening a light.
Get in the jar. Nice.
What games you guys been playing recently? What you been up to?
Delta of Rune.
Deltarune.
I've always been a sucker for the fire rod. It's so good.
Final Fantasy IX, oh hell yeah!
Ooh, nice. I've got 8 on original PlayStation, and oh no, there are regular keys too. Okay. But I've been wanting to play through the 7 and 8 classic on my PlayStation. But I feel like that might also make for good like recorded content. Or you know, rope Saps into it, because he's just that kind of guy. Even if it's not him playing it, I feel like he would appreciate being present for it. Final Fantasy IX is the best Final Fantasy? I'm glad that someone has an opinion on it.
I need to play more Final Fantasies.
You do. Because 14 is no way to live. Like, 14 is good, but it's not really the same as any other Final Fantasy, because it's an MMO. Okay, it's the same as 11. Not the same, but you get what I mean. It
was more the same as 11 when it originally released.
Fuck base 14. Literally, the best thing 14 could have ever done is kill itself. And that's
a fucking meteor on itself.
Yeah, like, genuinely, that is the coolest thing that, like, A Realm Reborn is great and all, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, there is nothing more cool to me about Final Fantasy XIV than the fact that they killed the original in real time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, that is so fucking metal. Like, holy shit. And, like, Final Fantasy's always been well known.
Such a cool idea.
Like, Final Fantasy's always had a propensity, for, or, like, just a tendency towards absolutely incredible CGs. But, oh no. The walls will ooze blue slime! No, wait, they always do that. Ah!
Oh,
You again.
Now he's
but
zappy!
electric now.
He tastes of blue. Lanky Kong flavored
Ooh, but
choo
they
choo
flavor.
jelly.
I love this boss.
This is such a fun boss, just in concept. No! Stop! No, no. No, no! Milk! Okay, when he's electrified, somehow that keeps his body together. Aha! Oh, mashing the gust starter will actually push it away. Okay.
Huh.
Ow.
So wobbly.
Aha! Ah! No! Stop that! Get away! God, I
Run.
love his stupid face. Push it! Okay. It's not working the way that Rookie was saying it would, so... Yeah! Ow, well...
Just go to town on it.
Stupid mash! Yeah! Yeah! You know, now that I'm thinking about it a lot, like, more out loud, I genuinely could probably, like, just ask Saps, hey, do you want to, like, after you finish Final Fantasy, I mean, Bravely Default is basically a Final Fantasy game. After you finish that, do you want to just sit down and play through 7 together? Like, I feel like he would probably be on board with that.
Oh, fucker. It's Final Fantasy without the Final Fantasy. Exactly. I do need to finish
Yay.
Bravely Default. I am towards the end of the game, but I am... Finally! You got the Flame Lantern. This handy item lights up the night. Press the button to turn it on or off.
Yay!
Whoosh! I'm also bleeding. Yeah!
You know, I've actually also been playing the original Final Fantasy a bit recently.
My condolences.
Can you guess what drew me to it?
Absolutely not.
Archipelago.
Yeah, I know. Ah! Fire!
But it's pretty neat.
Is that one of the Archipelago items the item that will make the thief useful?
No,
It's
that's
an
a
item,
setting you
so-
can toggle in the when you're making the file.
Someone that is not currently busy fighting ant lions, please explain why the thief is the worst class in Final Fantasy 1.
Because crime doesn't pay!
Among other things, yes.
But in reality, it's just got extremely bad stats that only it gets decent enough when it upgrades to ninja class, but as thief itself, it's pretty horrendous. Also,
You're forgetting
if you
the
don't-
crucial part.
Also, if you
That
I'm
it is-
getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay, okay.
Clueless.
I thought
If you play
usually you want to open with that. But
If
okay.
you play the unpatched version of the game, then it's supposed to. One of his gimmicks is he's supposed to be able to let you run from battles easier because he has a high speed stat. But there's a bug in the original release where it, instead of being determined by the speed stat, your chances of running away from battle are determined by something else altogether. I forgot actually.
It's
But it's
at least for the first spot, it's like how the status of one of your party members.
Oh yeah, it's only
that's
I think
right.
it's like only if one of your first the first or second member of the party or whatever is like
That's right.
I don't even remember.
God. Yeah. So thief is supposed to let you run away from battles easier. It does not because of a bug.
Yeah,
That's
so
his
the
primary
only-
gimmick.
So the only actual benefit to playing as the thief or the rogue in Final Fantasy 1 is completely moot. Much like how
So being able to run from battles easier, don't you need that experience?
you'd think. But like
I
many
mean, yes, but also
like
there's
many
a lot
classic
of brutally unfair
RPGs.
encounters.
there are the encounter rate is also just infamously high in the original, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away! Stay away! Stop moving so fast! Stay away! Stop moving so fast!
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of
basically,
those
the
games where
thief
dying
is
sends
the-
you back to the last save, and the only two ways to save in the entire game are resting at an inn or using a tent.
You gotta go eepy.
Ah!
You can't use tents in a dungeon, right?
Nope.
Why would you want to sleep in a dungeon? Shit's dangerous.
But I'm tired!
We'll rest when we get there.
I
Speaking
wanna
of
rest now!
Speaking of really good dungeon crawlers, where your party RPGs and stuff, where your party members just complain at you and wanna rest now, the Ultima games are really good. And if you don't believe me, watch Madular's retrospective on them, because he's really good at talking about classic RPGs, and also the Ultima games in general are just incredibly immersive in ways that modern RPGs aren't, because some of those things are to the detriment of gameplay overall. But as an immersive role-playing experience, they're awesome. They're honestly
amazing. Like, the amount of shit that I've heard that you can do and seen that you can do in those games is just fucking unreal. Like, you can take all the supplies and bake bread, and it's not even an exceptionally good, like, healing item or anything. You can just do it. You can just find all the necessary items to bake bread and just do it because you can. Etrian Odyssey, play it? I'll eventually. Or pay me $100, then I'm your bitch. I've played worse RPGs for $100. Which, speaking of, since I've said it before, but I might as well say it again just as a reminder. After this, after finishing Minish Cap, yes, we will be playing Yeek 1.5. I'm not gonna make Quark pay me another $100. Yep.
I looked it up. Running is supposed to be determined by your luck stat, but your success chance of running from battle is actually determined by the current status of the character 2 slots below whoever is trying to run. So, for a character in slot 1 is using the status of slot 3, slot 2 is using the status of slot 4, and then slot 3 and 4 use garbage data to determine it.
Amazing. So at no point does the thief's luck stat ever play a role.
Correct.
Amazing. Alright. I think I understand. Push you, get you out of the way. And then I don't think it matters which one I push this guy onto, so long as it's on a button. And now it is, so I'll just take this and go like, not like so, but like so. No!
I said it like this.
Like so. Button. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons that I don't really like the cloning gimmick in this game. Running into walls is way too large of a problem. I did
Especially
it.
with the ice physics as well.
Yeah, like, not a great impression. Oh, motherfucker!
Fun combinations.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! What? Oh my god!
Rip.
Hey! No bracing. Let's just go.
I don't even know if that blue teleport was even, like, remotely close to where I want to be. Ow. Great, I'm on the same amount of health I had. Oh, good. Now I got the dungeon map. Okay. Let's have another look-see. Alright, so I've been through this whole half of the dungeon. want to say it would have been down this way then.
Stop beeping at me.
Yee.
Tink, 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 tink.
Yes, this was the room where I got the lantern. Because now I can go down this way, and now I ignore these fuckers. And I'm in the dark. And I turn on the light, and then I leave. And I also thank God that there's no fucking oil mechanic. That would be really miserable in this particular instance.
Stop! 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 It's time to stop!
These blue fuckers never stop moving. Jesus. Need to calm the
that's the
fuck
idea.
down. I know it's the idea, but have they considered stopping?
Considered, yes.
Oh, I
Part
hate
of
the
the
fire
motion.
in this game.
The way that the fire hazards in this game make you run around like a stupid idiot who's got their pants caught on fire is very frustrating. Because then, especially in this particular instance, because it means that you're now fighting against the natural tendency to just run all over fucking creation, but you also have to deal with ice physics. Dragoni, I don't think you ever answered when I asked what you've been playing recently. What have you?
I also said Deltarune.
Oh, you right.
Oh, fucker!
Everybody's delting those runes.
It's so good.
Oh my god! Do not kill me right in the exact same room that I died.
I'm just still boggling over the fact that I went back to the first 2 chapters to beat the super bosses, so that I can have a save file with all the super bosses beaten, and both of them I got on first try.
Yeah,
Nice.
don't boast
Jevil,
about it.
I've at least beaten before. I never even fought
Okay,
Spamton
to be
before
fair,
this.
Spamton's
Spamton's
kind of
easy, yeah.
fucking easy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah. So to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest, any of the bosses that introduce a gimmick, like a new control gimmick, are going to be substantially easier than any bosses that are just get good at dodging, because they kind of have to. At least, like with Metaton, the introduction to Metaton's main mechanic of like shooting with the yellow heart, that's one thing. But then with Metaton EX, by that point you've done 3 different encounters where you've had that exact, where you've done that exact thing. So Metaton EX, he's kind of has that, he's a little bit more difficult, because he can afford to be, because they can expect that you,
Oh no.
because they can expect that you have a certain degree of mastery over it. It's still not absurdly difficult, but if I do recall correctly, I did die during that fight at least once during our stream. Because it's not easy, but, you know, it's not super boss hard. Like, It's no Undyne the Undying, because Undyne the Undying is also kind of one of those instances of one of the gimmicks being taken to its logical extreme of, you know, but in Deltarune, the any of the fights that use gimmicks like that have only really been in that isolated instance, so it's more of a you know, I'm trying to remain vague for reasons.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't want to say anymore. But okay, I do want to say more, but I won't.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie, Clue.
Yeah. God, I want to talk about Deltarune more.
We should play it. First, we have 7 other games to get. 7 other games
Bitch,
to
I've
get.
already got a cat. You're the one that's constantly making fun of me for mentioning games that I want to stream, and then here you are saying we should play it, and I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying it's already on the
Did
queue,
you-
and we're
Yeah.
playing this instead of getting through Raging Loop more.
Well, because fucking it hasn't been like it's been a while since we've caught up with Zelda, or since we've all been here for Zelda. I mean, we can switch to Raging Loop if you want. I am absolutely fascinated in getting back to the Chronicles of Pissman, though. I'm so happy I can call him Pissman now. Oh yeah, other annoying thing about the fire is that you can't actually leave the room until your butt's no longer on fire. Motherfucker!
Just like in real life.
MonsterCon, good luck. We will get there eventually. But I have had an interest in those games soon. How many hot monsters are in them?
Many.
Asking for a friend, who is also me.
Technically, they're party games, so we could all play them together.
They're what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were-
they're all multiplayer.
Yeah.
I thought they were visual novels.
Yeah.
They are.
Multiplayer
That's
visual
not mutually
novels.
exclusive.
That's like
Imagine
saying,
if
Head of the
Mario.
dating sims.
Imagine if Mario Party instead of mini games had dating scenes.
that's just
That's just Mario Party.
yeah, that's Mario Party if you're taking it seriously. Fuck off! Just leave me be. I hate these things because there's no, like, good way to actually deal with them. Because they always move erratically. It's just... The only way to deal with them and not take damage is to just swing your sword wildly and pray. And that's it. There's 6 Monster Prom games? Rocky, are you trying to kill us?
No, those. She's
Characters.
talking about the suitors.
Oh,
There's like 4 though.
There's 4 Monster
that's
Prom games.
still, like, we still haven't gotten back to Professor Layton, mind you. Oh, great, I got covered in shit. Let go! Bitch! I'm leaving. Unshrinks your dink.
Oh shit. This isn't like every other dungeon where there's a shortcut. Or where there's like a bunch of grass outside.
Oh.
Why'd you type buddies? Because we're buddies. Although I do think that I have to draw the line, if this was a hypothetical donation that happened, for longer games, that there's got to be a time and place for it. But also, on top of that, I might have to make a rule against donating $100 for an entire series of games, because that's kind of a lot.
The thing about Moscom is that we could probably do, like, a single session.
Yeah, they're not long games,
it's
but
short,
I just gotta be careful what kind of precedent that sets, if it was to set a precedent at all.
Precedent is fuck you, I do what I want. My stream, my rules.
The precedent is the guy that Shadow the Hedgehog shoots down in Shadow the Hedgehog semi-evil route.
I just shot the president.
Amazing. That's why you're the best, Leon. I still, every time that meme comes up, all I can think of is the sheer serendipity that is, do you guys remember when we were in the midst of playing two particular video games, and instead of playing Shadow the Hedgehog, we played Paper Mario on a certain day when a certain event happened? Because it could have been rather unfortunate timing if we had chosen to do the Shadow the Hedgehog instead. It was also coincidentally the same day that Cam Sandwich put out his video on former businessman turned politician turned board game, Trump the Game. And he said, and I quote, "You're not getting anywhere by leaving dumbass reviews on Board Game Geek for a game from okay, this part he wasn't including verbatim, but the point is, he was trying to get this point across. Like, you're not getting anywhere by leaving a review on Board Game Geek for Trump the Game. Quote, if you wanna like have an effect, go out and do something about it." And then within a few hours, he pinned a comment saying, "Hey Cam, do a video you should put this video out at this time. I'm sure there's absolutely no reason that this would go wrong." Yeah. So that was interesting. Also, semi-related to that particular note, wait, is that it? Oh, that's it.
Yay!
I never got the compass.
Who needs a compass anyway?
Me, if I want to make sure I get all the heart
Just look
pieces.
upwards and see where north is.
We did it, Link. Now we can take the element. That was a lot of trouble, but we finally did it. And what in the blazes? Hey, something's not right here.
But this guy's the compass.
I'm alive! I'm hungry!
Hey!
He's
What?
thirsty, actually.
What's this? That stupid Octorok stole our element. Don't just stand there. We've got to go. Oh, Jesus. We gotta go get it, Link. Now!
Whoa.
Also, switching back
After
to
we
large.
fix the screen.
Damn it. Hang on. Is it on, Sharp? Well, that didn't really make that big a difference, but it's fine. Can someone just look up if there's a heart piece in this dungeon? Because I don't want to miss it. Or, I guess, also where the,
Where the compass is.
yeah, where the compass is. Look at the Octorok shot a geyser of water. That'd be fun.
Whee!
It's just a regular-ass Octorok. I'm just tiny.
You're just an
Look at
idiot.
that sprite rotation.
Ah, yeah, mode 7!
Hang on.
trying to use the item gimmick. Or actually, wait. Stand still. I said stand still. Stop moving. Back to being frozen.
Dungeon seriously has two bosses that use the exact same fight theme.
Okay. There's a room with a matter pillar outside of the two you fought in the lily pad section. Okay, I will go back for that after I deal with this fucker. Dumb idea.
Is it really dumb if it works?
I am a genius.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Those are some unfortunate
Oh god,
noises
this
that he's
poor
making.
Octorok.
Look, it ate a magic gem. I don't know what it expected to happen. Actually, I could probably just do this.
Ah!
Minor Final Fantasy IX thing? Why don't the soldiers wear pants? You can ask that about a lot of the jobs in Bravely Default.
Pants are overrated.
I'm going to have to look up the models in just a moment.
No! No, god damn it! No more fucking beeping!
God, the Octorok noises.
This boss fight is full of annoying noises.
No!
Oh, yeah, those are just fucking leotards.
This thing is now just screaming because it's afraid of the dark, I think.
No! No! Stop! Fuck!
Rip.
Ouch.
Least favorite thing about any given Zelda game is when they respawn you with 3 hearts no matter what.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Absolutely obnoxious.
I'm gonna be right back. Don't kill the boss before I return.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about me being that productive.
Take me home.
I need some milk. Also, I need to spend my obscene amounts of rupees. guess as long as I've got like hundreds of rupees, I might as well just splurge a little bit.
That big bomb bag is a real bargain at 600 rupees. Will you buy it? Well, you are a big spender, aren't you? Thank you.
I believe this is also 600 rupees. Fuck you. Well, this is weird, but my bomb count is now the same as... Why do you have a bottle? Can I have that bottle?
I need that for when I have hard nights.
I need that for when someone donates, and then I have to drink the hell lemonade. Can I steal that bottle? I want to steal that bottle. I wonder if this is actually just going to work. Can I just go back there and take it? No, none of these guys.
Do the way up on the shelf?
No, that was the... that just led up to the rafters. Actually, no, the rafters probably might actually lead that way out. Okay, never mind. How do they build doors these
Tiniest.
small?
The tiniest restaurant.
Hey, I'm taking your bottle.
I know that was deliberate, but just like walking directly
I'm
into the
sorry,
room.
my good lad, but that is not for sale. That bottle contains food for my dear little dog Fifi. What? You just want the bottle? That's highly unusual. Well, fine. If you feed Fifi, then I guess you can have the bottle. How does that sound? Excellent, excellent. He's at my home right now. Thank you so much. Bottle of dog food. Head out on your errand.
Yay!
Allow me to mark the location of my home here on your map.
Oh, that's where I'm already going.
I believe there should be a doggy dish for my dog back at my house. Just face the dish and press R button to dump the food into little Fifi's bowl. Now, I'm not going to ask how you got behind the counter, but... Ah!
Oh,
Excellent. Well, now I've got 2.5 bottles. Actually... What is this? 60 rupees. Oh, it didn't even heal nearly as much as I thought. Let's sleep at the inn. Oh my god, those are expensive! Well, it's a...
cheap room it is.
that's cute.
I love that
Wakey
animation.
wakey.
Ooh,
Pinstone pace.
it's a better reward than I thought it was gonna be.
It's not really that
Yes,
good.
I guess it depends on the stone.
Yeah. Alright, why am I walking around? I can just... Yeah, the color of Kinstone is determined by how much you spend. I figured as much. Wind Crest. Beefy, I've got some food. Oh, right, I just need to walk up and press R. Food! You got an empty bottle! Clean that first.
Happy
Alright,
puppy.
let's see what Uppy has to say. Get on the pot. My master's fast. Oh no. What? Nope. Man, Stockwell's really gotta fix the bottoms of his pots. Clap. Oh,
Now you get a heart.
Swim. This is not the right direction. Fastest way to get back to Veiled Falls would it not actually be through? It's through Veiled Falls, but Veiled Falls is... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, never mind. Ah!
Oh! Finally.
Goody.
Been taunting us for ages.
So, to get back to Veiled Falls, I gotta go... past Lon Ranch to the north. Why am I not using the fucking Yeehaw boots?
Yeah!
No, this is not the right area. I gotta go to the south. One thing I don't like about some of the classic Zelda games is that sometimes it can become really confusing, and there can be a lot of one-way paths that you forget about, and it becomes exceptionally difficult sometimes. Forget where the dungeon is? I forgot how to get into the dungeon. I know where it is, but I can't get over there from where I am. Because I forget the exact pathway. Yeah, because that's how I get in, but to actually get in there, I have to go all the way...
Oh, you just go down from where the house was, where you just were.
What? Did I not try doing that? What the fuck? I'm also still in the mindset of I don't have the thing I need to get to that spot yet, which is not correct. But yeah, no, I was tricked by the fence. Ugh. Shut up.
This is why defense is important.
No, it's not. If anything, I'm offended by that. Can I climb up this way and just open up the shortcut now? Fuck out of here. Leave me alone. There, Jesus. This is another reason that I wanted to actually do this, like, finish this game in a reasonable number of sittings so I don't fucking forget everything like an idiot. Oh, I can just take this? Thanks.
Sweet.
Who wants to be Waveblade, I guess?
You have found the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule, Waveblade! If you train with me, I will teach you things you've never seen. Hmm? It seems you are not ready to train here. Come back when you have more than 10 hearts.
Ugh! Bitch! Oh, hey.
We don't have enough badges to train here.
Oh, hey, 10 hearts.
It's not enough, but I want to see his reaction. Like, how the fuck? Yeah, it has to be more. Oh.
Oh, wow, that was fast. Okay. Now you will learn a dangerous technique for desperate times. The Peril Beam. First, you must have only 1 heart left.
Oh, thanks!
Second, use your last ounce of strength to swing your sword. That's all, young swordsman.
Reverse
You
sword
understand?
beam.
Alright, now shut up. Shut up. I got it. I got it.
He nearly killed you just so you could use that move.
Thanks.
You better.
Asshole. Alright, now time to go fight for my life again. Nope. I love that you can do that.
What did you think they were saying?
Some mumbo jumbo incantation, probably.
I mean, that's what they are. That's what they are saying.
Go away.
Nope.
Wrong button.
He just likes to play music.
I've been struck with a musical urge. Shrink your dink. Alright, wait. What is the... There's a room with a matter pillar outside of the 2 I fought on the lily pad section. Can anyone guide me back to where that is?
I closed the guidance door, it's already got the information.
Why would you... whatever.
I thought you... That was before you left the dungeon.
It's not side out of the 2 if I meant other than those 2. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I gotta... But I don't remember where that is. Ah!
This map will load.
I think I mentioned this last time we
Why
played
does it
this.
weaken out of a map?
Shout out to
Zelda
Zelda.
Wiki has one, but it's not loading.
Shout out to Zelda Dungeon, or like Zelda fans for having not 1 but 2 of the best independently hosted wikis for video games. Neither of them are on Wikia. Both Zelda Dungeon and Zelda Wiki are independently hosted.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both banger sources.
Oh, this map doesn't show what's in the chest. Okay, cool.
Ah!
Alright, I'll deal with that after I finish kicking this thing's ass. I think he's doing a good enough job kicking his own ass, if I'm being honest. No!
stop that. Turn around and face me.
Turn around.
And not do that.
Nope, not the right move. That doesn't seem to work if you're at too much of an angle from them.
Speak for yourself.
Unless you're real close, I guess.
No, fuck off.
But if you're real close, he does that.
No, I don't have any time to react if he starts doing that, for the record.
I know.
Just freeze your D's already. Navigating the ice with a shield in my hand should not be this easy.
Uh. Hey!
Nice.
Get dead, idiot.
It should have dropped like a green rupee or something. This is a normal Octorok.
Just a really big green rupee so that it's like 100 rupees, but then when you grow back up to scale, it's like the best gag in Paper Mario Color Splash where you colorize the giant coin, and then when it's finally time to go over there, Huey's like, "Oh man, we're gonna be stinking rich. Look at the size of that thing!" And then you touch it, and you just hear, it's just a really, really, really deep regular coin noise, and your coin counter just goes up by 1. It's great. It's
That's
so
pretty
funny.
good.
You got the water element. Water quenches thirst, ends drought, and nourishes life. The water element is the embodiment of that power. I did it.
Yay.
Alright, now guide me to where I need to go to get the last thing. What
The
floor is it
room
on?
with. I can point you to the compass.
Yeah, that'll help.
The room with the lily pad at the bottom of the waterfall.
I'm
Remember what
gonna
that is.
assume blue area. I think it's this way?
That's the one.
Because this is the... This is the area where you get the lantern if you go to the...
Yeah, and you just go down a floor.
Okay. Just do that.
Ah, yeah, south from here. And then round the other way.
On the lily pad?
Might need it. Just keep going down,
Okay.
and then fall off the waterfall.
Okay, so I was basically most of the way there for a bit.
Yeah.
Nice job.
And all the way to the right.
I don't actually know what sound you're referring to, Len. Oh yeah, no, I think I was in this area. Oh no, I passed by this area. Oh my god. Fighting these things on ice physics is insufferable. Die, motherfucker! Alright, and then this is the compass.
Yay!
Alright, and... Ooh, goodness. 2 items that I missed. Somehow. This is a non sequitur, but speaking of things that I'm missing, I don't have my fucking meds right now. I'm very not happy about it. I haven't been able to play or enjoy anything in a meaningful capacity. Like, I've just been kind of floating between games, and it's not a great feeling. But it does mean that I've booted up and tried playing Hitman every once in a while just to do a mission or like a part of a mission to try and get something, and that includes killing Mads Mikkelsen. Because you know, IO Interactive are currently in the process of making a 007 game, and so they struck a deal where the antagonist of Casino Royale, Mr. Le Chiffre, would be an elusive target, which actually also involves a pretty significant revamp of the Paris map. Like, they instead of the catwalk area, they actually have like a whole like gambling area, which is like really cool. I like that a lot. And if you get the paid DLC, you get one of the item that you unlock for it is the rope that they use to whip James Bond in the balls. And you can use that to choke people out.
Yay!
So, you know, that's worth about $7, I think. But yeah, so for those
The
that
mission
don't,
was fun, yeah.
yeah, for those that don't know, for some of the elusive targets that they've done in recent months, they've gone out of their way to make them paid DLC, so you can, where you will then unlock the ability to replay them at any time, which I think is neat.
Those are like the celebrity ones.
Yeah, primarily.
Sean
those.
Bean or
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme or
Yeah.
Matt Nicholson.
Or previously the DLC for that wrestler fuckhead who I can't remember the name of, whose
Conor
DLC,
McGregor.
yeah, whose DLC was then delisted because he's a fuckhead. I will not elaborate further because I don't actually know what he did specifically, but He's a celebrity.
He's a fuckhead. That's what he did.
Yeah, and he's a fuckhead. That's all you need to know.
I almost froze my beak off in there. What?
Ah!
Dragoni, you
Another guy.
Actually, no, it's a.
Oh, young one. Child who seeks to aid the Princess of Hyrule. My name is Gustav. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. Stand before me. Only then will the path open to you.
It doesn't kill people by strangulation. It kills them with the stench of 007s. You ever type something out and instantly regret it? I love that.
Was that just a dream? He said he was a king of Hyrule. Wait, look at your map, Link. There's some kind of mark on it. I guess that means it wasn't a dream. We should head there once we've infused your sword with that element to the elemental sanctuary. Check mark.
I do want to play more Hitman on stream. That would be nice. Alright, so the Elemental Sanctuary is in Hyrule Castle. I like how I phrased that like a question and no one dared answer.
I presumed you were looking up the map. Looking at your map to find it. They just talk about putting a mark there, right?
Well, you said that we wanna do that before or like after we infuse it, right?
No.
No. Okay, yeah. So just go there first. But first you should infuse your sword with that element. So okay, so we're doing that first then. Okay, great. I wasn't crazy. Got the red spiky Kingstone fusion in Hyrule Town? Yes, I did. In fact, I can go and check. Yep. You've been to my hometown? It's great, isn't it? Yeah. Briefly, I went to his hometown. Yeah, so I guess... So the Elemental Sanctuary is in the castle. I'm not crazy, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, neat.
That's convenient.
Shoo! I did it! I made a bridge.
Yay.
Took like 10 seconds, 11 tops.
And now swim, cross, and enter.
Kinstone!
It's red.
Ah!
Oh, hey.
Get in the dog food bottle. Thank you.
At least you won't get hungry.
She's just like, ooh.
What have you learned today, Len? Jennifer's character is mostly just short relative to other characters. Her proportions.
He's like
are,
what, 2'4"?
Yeah, something like that. Neat.
Oh.
I
okay.
forgot about you. Ah! Speedy bitch.
Rope.
God, you're fast.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the enemies that you unlock by fusing kinstones are really fucking hardy, but they give you a fuck ton of health, or a fuck ton of money. Itty bitty teeny tiny! Hey! Dink! Unfalls your tree.
Local lumberjack sees his pile of logs disappear. Hey, what's going on here?
What in tarnation? There's a Minish door at the fountain I drained. Hey, you! None may enter!
Hey.
Hey.
It puts you right back in the same spot.
Ah!
Hey.
What? I was leaving, bitch! I wasn't. I deceived him. I'm camouflaged with the green hedge. Stop! Can I not just shrink my dink and walk past them?
How would you unshrink at the other end?
That's a later
I can
problem.
see, wait, I can see the pedal pathways towards the top of the bushes. If you go back up a little bit, you can see them there. The flowers. Go. Oh,
Secret. This is a new song. Ah! No, it's not.
Throwback.
What? I had my fucking sword out.
Rope is too small.
Meow. 'Cause. 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 '
Bonk.
Put the fruit gummy on the pedestal. The power of the water element has infused your blade. The power of this element allows you to split into 3 copies. What is the sword called now?
No.
Doesn't say. Oh, wait, no. White sword, 3 elements. Great. Yeah, so you remember how I complained about some of the abilities? Yeah, it's just gonna get worse now. Like, it's fun, but, like, it does still frustrate me from time to time.
I like duplicated bubbles. I think they're neat.
Yeah, no, like, they're neat, but, like, they do still annoy me.
Puzzle's good execution of how to get the duplicate started in the first place.
Takes too long.
Less good.
Less good, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, my biggest problem with it is when it's used in boss fights. Namely, the next 2 major boss fights.
Oh,
Not
no.
a huge fan. That was the main reason that I actually stopped playing.
Hey.
Fucking up your lawn, King Hyrule. What you gonna do about it, bitch?
Lightning strikes ominously in the distance.
I mean, Vati is currently possessing and or impersonating the King of Hyrule, so, like, if it pleased him, he probably could just do that.
I was thinking more of the angry spirit you were supposed to be talking to. Sam.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't care. It's not his castle anymore. Look at that itty-bitty staircase. Yeah! That's not nearly worth it. Considering how tiny of a staircase that is and how impossible that would be to notice. I can't even take a shortcut this way. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We haven't actually done any of that. Tell you what. Once I get back into town, I will do some gacha pulls, then we'll go on a quick break while I refill my water bottle and run some ads so that people don't have to deal with them later.
Ah. Good idea.
Alright, but I do gotta do the gacha pulls before we go on break. Mandatory. The parallel fountain has stairs as well? Well,
Yeah.
fuck. Well, now I gotta go back and do it again.
And then we gamble.
And then we gamble. Oh, good. 50 more shells that I can
Yeah.
gamble. I love that our rolling sprite is like literally 4 dots across.
Our entire sprite is 4 dots across.
No, it's 5 dots when we're standing. Fucking up the entire little rupee-shaped diagram.
Exit boots faster because you have to go back and get the stuff.
Yes, because I get to dash through it like I'm boss.
Fair.
Look at how... Watch me swoosh right through! Does anyone actually remind me where the gambling place is?
On the left.
It's like left side of town, down a ladder, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay,
Oh, no,
never
he-
mind.
Every time.
Fuck you! Yeah, it's in this conspicuous secret base. Yeah, we've determined that it is far too many fucking button presses per pull, to the degree that it's just absolutely obnoxious.
Yay!
Coming straight from your house,
Coming straight from your house.
He's the one!
coming!
Coming.
The king of only.
Coming!
I love how the dispensing sound is taken straight out of Link's Awakening.
Stop fucking talking to me. I'm just holding my thumb between A and B and mashing through all this shit. Ah!
Ooh.
Love to sneak out of the castle to visit her good friend Link.
They'll eat.
Not going any less than 80%.
Mhm. Whoa!
Great butterfly fairy. Let's just scan. You don't even get to keep your own figurines you win from the gacha. How where's the same collection I just hide and displays depending on who's in there?
Hey, in case I didn't say it last stream, this sucks. I get they want to show off their sprite work, but, like, this sucks.
You missed gambling. And nothing else.
And you forgot the worst part. There's a fucking heart piece behind collecting all of these.
All of them? Ooh.
Yes! All
Oh.
of them.
No!
You know the worst part? It's the one that's in fucking town. So you see it in that building for the whole fucking video game. And you literally
Oh,
cannot get it unless you collect every single fucking figurine. It's ass!
Oh, no.
It's ass, and I hate
Kinda
it.
last.
The sound test is something that I can forgive nowadays, specifically because we can just go on KH Insider and just download it. But that's also, like, something that I 100% want more Zelda games to have, is just a sound test. That's not tied behind all this bullshit. The boisterous crow and a cute crest, these feathered friends are the most popular pets in Hyrule. The baby chicks like small bugs. It doesn't hurt that the amount of button presses to actually do a pull is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
So it makes every pull take a full 40 seconds. I doubt there'd be a remake of this game, unfortunately.
Minish Cap with the Awakening remake art style.
I'd honestly
That'd be
prefer
very
that.
cute.
I'd prefer that to the Toon style. I like the Toon style sprites in this game, but I've made my point known about how, like, I think original sprites probably would have been an overall better approach. Just in terms of adapting Wind Waker sprites into this game is kind of iffy. But I also wouldn't mind seeing it either way.
That's kind of cool. These are solid character designs.
Ooh. And if I recall correctly, there is a capsule that is either post-game only or just straight up spoils the final boss for you. And regardless, either way, that means that you cannot fight Vati with a full, like, selection of hearts. Which is absolute ass.
Technically, you only need 130 of them if you're not in post-game.
This guy looks like a piglet Jajinka. Wearing a bad wig. Oh dear. I seem to have lost my funds for my 10 pull. Minish Vati. Look at him, he's so Urple and evil. And itty bitty.
So if you don't get the piece of art before fighting the final boss, you then have another 6 figurines you have to get before you can get it.
Really?
Skeletons!
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many fucking seashells do I have? 600! Oh, God. I'm just gonna do 100%. All of them. Hey. Alright, I've now become hooked on gachas again.
Hey, actual reference.
I've been lured back in with the promise of pretty girls.
That's how they get you.
Dude, the moment that they... So, I've been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, and when they added the Acerola and Mimikyu, like, card binder and sleeve and stuff, I did actually spend money to get that. But, like, bro, the moment that they add Sonya to the game as a trainer card, I'm going to be spending an unfortunate amount of pack points to get the full art Sonya card. Not that I can't get one of those in real life too, but I would probably just dedicate a lot of effort to getting that. Speaking of Sonya, I've been making a little chart because there was a meme going around Blue Sky for a while called a crush cake, which I don't know if that's actually something that's been in like everyone's thing, which is the main reason I put off making it. But it was basically just showing a bunch of characters that, like, fictional characters that people, like, either, like, had a crush on when they were growing up or just think is attractive nowadays. And I just started making one of those, and I was reminded of one of my favorite details from the Pokemon Legends Arceus art book and like character design sheet, when one of Quark's friends was translating it, there was a notice from the artist saying that that Arezu like has like a pear type silhouette, and Quark said, "Good news for Arezu likers out there, canonically has a fat ass." And I cannot stop thinking about the way that she phrased that. But yeah, props if you can remember like the big 4 characters that I have on that diagram so far. I've mentioned 2 of them, obviously, but if you can remember the other 2, then... Well, actually, I think... How many do I have on there right now? It's not that many. Send it to Quark, I think. I can check. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Yeah, so there's 7, and I've mentioned 2 of them so far. Minor things with the shell, I think tapping the opposite direction will max it out. Very loud, incorrect buzzer.
Left or right?
Nope. Beetles. Just regular ass bugs. Ooh, yellow. Well, we're not sure. The legendary golden rope, it's much more aggressive than the normal ones. Yeah, I could tell. It fucking tried to stab me. Which is impressive because they don't have arms.
It made it work, though.
Yeah, perfect to tie up this jerk for putting a heart piece behind this. I just want to talk. I just want to talk to the person that made this required for a heart piece. I just want to talk. How many more shells do I have? 189? Okay. We can burn through the last of our stock. And then go on a brief break. I do know the situation with the 3 Oracle Sisters, but I don't know how to start that quest. Doctor left.
I think it's Kinstone Fusion you need.
Yeah, I would sell this guy's house to one of them. If I'm being honest, I'm such a pushover, I'd probably sell my house to one of them.
Gotcha.
Alright, one more. Yeah, like, if like, at the end of this quest it meant that you got the guy's house, like, that'd be kind of fun way to conclude it.
Cute!
Itty bitties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 51 out of 130. Someone do the percentage on that.
About 39%?
That's not
Somewhere
bad.
around there.
Alright, we are going to go on a very short break. Also, yeah, I wasn't going to mention it, but how the fuck does he have figurines of the Minish? Let alone Minish Vati. Something that we saw in a flashback. And no other
He's a
way.
child at heart, you see.
He made them up, and it's just an incredible coincidence that they look like something we know.
So there's a seasonal anime that Jeff Thu reviewed where that is the premise, where like there's this dude that basically thinks that he's making it all up, and just playing along with everyone else, but everyone else is completely serious because, as it turns out, he is exactly delusional in the right way, but he doesn't actually believe what he's like talking about and like how he's like the hero.
Oh,
or anything
the
like
Eminence
that.
in Shadow.
Yes, that's it.
That's a good show.
Yeah, it's great. It's so dumb. I love that. I love that premise. All right. But yeah, we're gonna very briefly switch over. If I can actually remember how to run an ad break, because I never want to actually. I never like doing that intentionally. Did that do it? Yep, it did.
Yay!
Actually, I'll leave ourselves unmuted for that. And now a word from our sponsors. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Cool. Now that's I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick. And we'll leave you all to discuss. I'll leave you unmuted if you want. Or not. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
I'm back, and I have a brownie.
Ooh, I want a brownie.
I'll share. Hang on. Alright, let's check. Do I have the kids? Oh, wait, are these kids actually out of school now? What the fuck? Process of progression of linear progression of time?
Impossible.
Hello, ma'am. Who wants to voice this lady?
Hello, Link. Haven't seen you at school in a while. I'm so glad you came.
I thought she was gonna have something more substantial to say, so I took a bite of my brownie. Oh my god, identical twins. Ah! Second identical teacher.
It's not out of the blue, it's at lunch.
It's hard to play this game with one hand because I'm trying to eat a brownie with the other. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Aha!
Frazier!
George!
Leisure. I can't do anything with this yet. Fuck. Hello. Why is there a pot with nothing, no way to get onto the roof?
It's an ornamental pot.
Well, it's a shitty one because it's upside down and there's a crack in it. I know it's a gameplay thing, but it is really funny to me that no one acknowledges that we're just flipping over their giant pots.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! I used to have a rooftop gardening group. I will accept that into my headcanon. Alright, now that we've got the sword infused with the next element, let's make our way to the mysterious place that the dead guy was talking about.
Yay!
Nope. No, go like this. Yeah, so I want to go this way. So I want to go this way and then north. Okay, not this way, but I need my opinion. It was very important and absolutely not a bit. Okay, shoot.
Keep going.
Ooh. It's cute. Hang on. Save it. That's spoilers for the thing that I'm making. Shut up. No one can see my folder full of pretty girls. forgot it. I forgot I had this image saved. Excellent. Ta-da. Why are you on roller skates?
Very nice.
I need everyone to know that I labeled this file as kissthemyass.png.
Of course.
Very good, Len.
Okay, that just seems like bullshit.
The fuck? I want out.
No. Here you remain for eternity.
I now have a thing. Aha!
Thank goodness you didn't need the 6th sword for that.
Got a thing. More gambling.
More gotcha!
Oh, what rank did we think? That was the actual question. If Lunar's on my team, I don't know how much I trust Lunar's ability at that cooking minigame. Yeah, for those that haven't seen Lunar play through Deltarune Chapter 3, she did very bad.
Oh no! They had that one like 3-4 times, I think.
They got a Z rank on it.
That's possible?
Yeah. It does T for the best possible score, S is the best possible score that actually matters, then A, B, C, and if you fuck up enough times, you get Z rank, which unlocks a special room that is unique and also still lets you get the benefits of the S rank. Which is specifically the secret that is exclusive in the S rank room. But
You basically have to be doing it on purpose to get
Yeah.
for the whole board to give you a Z rank.
yeah, exactly. But you can get a Z rank on the mini game and then get a B rank overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh. So, what do you think, Link? Pretty dark and spooky, isn't it? Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? What? You're not scared? Well, good. Neither am I. So, come on, let's go.
Not so spooky now. Ah!
Whoa.
Incredibly spooky!
Ah! Why did they lick you?
Misguided attempt at charming. It's like the opening of the Pokemon anime when Haunter licks Charmander and Charmander just looks extremely distressed. Ah! Up. Left. Same as before. Same as the beginning. Right. Same as 2 before.
Gross.
Ah! This is oopy. I was gonna say spooky. melted it together in my brain with Eevee somehow, and so I just said Oopie, which I think is funny.
Good old Spoopy.
Do you know how to skate, Len? Oh. Now bright out. No, it's not.
Oh, the house has candles on it. Hey!
Who wants to voice
Dompe.
Dompe?
My name's Dompe. I'm the gravedigger here. Was that you were called here by the ghost of a king? That'd be the ancient king of Hyrule who rests here. I've seen him myself. Well, if the king's called you, I can't see any reason not to let you in. Here, take this graveyard key.
How straightforward. Don't mind if I break your pots anyway. Hey! You motherfucker!
Birds!
What's with that crow? He up and flew off with the graveyard key. Charge after him and get that key.
Hey, Dompe, how'd you get outside?
What? A crow took the key and flew off into a tree? Hey, that rhymes. Well, don't just stand around. The crow get away. Charge at him and give that tree then a rattle if you want it back.
I
Okay.
have no idea where this voice is going.
He's got a fat lip. That's where it's going.
Bonk. So you managed to get the key back. Keep a tighter grip on it this time. At least now you can get into the graveyard.
What an unnecessary diversion.
I'm sure that mechanic won't come up later.
I'll open the gate for you.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, you look
spooky.
familiar.
What are you doing here? This is a graveyard. There are ghosts here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, my brother lives in Hyrule Town. He's a troublesome prankster, but I often wonder how he's doing.
Spookter. Didn't this guy hate Risk?
Ah! Fuck off!
Go the long way around?
I'm a genius.
Royal Crypt.
It may be the royal crypt, but graves are creepy no matter whose they are. Where are we supposed to go to meet the king, this King Gustav anyway? I'm not so sure I even want to anymore. Can we just go somewhere less creepy?
I love this remix of the classic dungeon theme. Maybe I shouldn't light this guy on fire, considering that he's holding bombs, but,
They're fireproof bombs, don't worry.
Ah, yes.
Are you using lamp oil on bombs?
Great!
oh,
What?
you motherfucker.
Real fake doors. Ooh, just made it.
Whoa, barely made it.
Barely made it. Blocks. You charge the sword, I can do the duck walk. Cool, huh? Oh. I remember thinking back to when we played the Zelda CDI games. I think I said that they, in anticipation of it, that they are possibly some of the worst games that I've ever played. And either that or I was talking about Lifeline or something like that, and then Dragoni pointed out that that barrier that I was talking about included the Zelda CDI games, and I took a second and I realized, yeah, I'd probably say that the CDI games are worse than Lifeline, if for no other reason than they don't have any good reason to they are more standard. They are more standard video games than Lifeline, and therefore they have no excuse to control as badly as they do, other than being released on the CDI. But they didn't have to make a Zelda game for the CDI. That option was always there. I probably hate Yeek more than any of them because Yeek insists upon itself. The Zelda CDI games don't really have that same sense of gravitas to them. Cute detail, the pots are laid out in the shape of the Triforce, which is why I have to ransack them.
Of course.
Hey!
Oh, young one. Child who seeks to rescue my descendant, Zelda. Welcome. My name is Gustav. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. I grant to you this kinstone. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. All of Hyrule is counting on you.
I got the special rock. Got a kinstone piece.
Special rock.
Fascinating. An ancient king of Hyrule? How strange. And the source of the flow? What do you suppose that could mean?
Does Dompe have anything interesting to say?
Oh, and one more thing. I heard what you did to my lawn.
No! Also, the implication, Len, is that kinstones are not a recent thing. We encountered ancient ruins that also featured them. Oh, hey, another one.
Hello?
That's gonna be a dubby, I guess. It's got a cute ribbon and it's motherfucking pink.
Yeah, you moved that gravestone. Now you can go outside. Don't get lonely here by myself. Could you come see me sometime? I have plenty of kinstone pieces ready, so please do come back.
Tina.
Why does this thing have a regular ass name?
Why do you regular ass name?
Because I'm a regular ass dude.
Gampa!
Toot.
legally distinct blue. It's zucchini. They're from the first Zelda.
Yeah. Oh, even more. Alright, I guess while we're in town, we can maybe do a couple. I like how I'm not even gonna bother using any of the bridges or reasonable passageways. I'm just gonna swim through the fucking moat. Also, he made a new figure. I'm assuming that's of King. His name starts with a G. We literally just spoke to him. How do I not remember what it is? Oops.
One.
Yes, you get money for dupes. Not much, but you do get some. Yep, appears in the Royal Valley, etc. These dark beasties are attracted to light, and if they attack you, they may suck your life away. Otherwise known as hurting you.
Red.
Red. I'm not even trying to be, like, conservative with my seashells. I'm literally just trying to not waste time going all the way up. Especially if, like, 70% is still a pretty good chance of getting what I need.
Stamp.
Stamp is his name, his action, and his profession. How did I get the golden rope before I got regular rope? That actually reminds me. So the other day, Duck was, we were doing our polls just because of our lineup of times for when our polls for Pokemon TCG Pocket lined up. It happens to be right around the same time, which is like around the same time that he gets to work on most days. And so he did his pull, and he opened up the Wonder Pick, and he saw that someone had pulled a Rainbow Lycanroc. And so he was like, "Hey, do this Wonder Pick for me." And then I pick it, and I got Rainbow Lycanroc because I did a pull. I did a pull where I got 2 of them in consecutive packs, and then like a day or 2 later I got a 3rd one in a random pack. So he just had me pick his Wonder Pick for him, and I just so happened to get it for him, which was very funny. But the reason I mention it is that he was doing his pull, and he got the full art Gladion support card before he got his regular Gladion support card, which was very funny. And also pretty typical for certain luck. Krenel Hermit. Hermit who lives on Mount Krenel. He has a lot of kinstone pieces. He brags that he won the festival tournament when he was younger. This stuff is the kind of stuff is how gacha superstitions happen. Speaking of another gacha superstition, I had my brother do the pull for me once, and that's how I got a Decidueye EX, which is one I was specifically looking for, which was just really funny that it happened to pan out that way. Dompe! One thing that I remember way back when Jay-Witz made videos on YouTube and stuff, when he did his some of his favorite Pokemon videos, a lot of his favorite Pokemon just kind of stem from his history with the TCG, because there are some Pokemon in the TCG that are viable that you'd never expect to be important or viable. Greggle and the Ghost. Eenie and meenie. I'm starting to think that the canonicity of these figurines is coming into question here.
What do you
Hey
mean?
Duck, how's it going? We're doing gacha pulls. Gold. Oh.
Cool.
Only 5 rupees? That one's fucking rare! Oh, I only have 4. Might as well give it a shot.
Actually used them all up.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
That choo-choo isn't big. No, we were just small. Oh my god. His face is so
Oh.
unfortunate.
I'm pogging!
Goron Pog! Alright, where's our next objective? Pogoron! That's exactly what he would be called! Alright, I remember how to get to where I need to go. I lied. As a joke. Let's see.
Why do we need to go?
I remember.
Away!
Link away! Source of the flow. The 2 Kinstone pieces fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen.
Once again, Rucky, you missed gotcha.
Yep. A stone door! So this is what they meant by all that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is the source of all Hyrule's water. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We've dawdled long enough, Link. Let's go find that element.
Oh,
Ah, fireman. What the fuck?
Oh, you're cursed.
What a horrible night to have a curse. What the fuck?
Oh, rock chew.
Oh, I can just... Right. I got the upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Get rupee like
You
idiot.
motherfucker! Asshole. Just leave me be. Just leave me be. Yes! Fast travel! Fast travel! These are pea hats. The other guys were the different. I remember earlier in the stream I was trying to remember which was which. Oh, this guy's gotta be so fucking annoying. It's a that thing! My reaction when our next concert goes live on the 27th. Everyone should watch that concert, by the way.
Okay.
I will share it when it goes live. But everyone should watch it. Josh and the whole gang worked really, really hard on it. So Fast Travel was our concert before the most recent one that we did, Survive. It was the concert before that. But we had to delay that significantly because there were several video-related snafus, including but not limited to running out of hard drive space in the middle of one of the shows. Someone straight up unplugging a camera.
What?
Oops.
And various other issues.
How? But by accident?
Presumably. Does it have music? Oh boy, let me tell you. Concerts without music, absolutely unforgivable. But this one's something special. It has music. Is this music? I love music. It was turned off intentionally.
Getting up on
Okay. Someone just straight up turned it off for no fucking reason.
That's gotta be a rupee. No? No.
Yeah, getting up. Getting up on stage to perform 433.
Oh, I know the culprit who that turned that video off. It was man.
How dare you? What? Just some guy?
What the hell?
Did we identify who it was then? Because they just said that as much?
What have we here? Some kind of vortex? Well, we seem to have hit a dead end. What shall we do from here? Fly into it!
Cloud tops.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Music.
Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you
No,
on it.
please tape around the camera. It's amazing.
Well, I'll be damned. It's a good thing we got off the island before Shadow and Eggman blew it up. Am I still alive? Link, what were you thinking, child? You just reaped the whirlwind, as they say. We could be dead right now. But I must admit, it did the trick. Are we in the land above the clouds? Then there must be something here that can lead us to the final element. Let's go find it. Look at this little fucker.
That's gonna be Dubby.
Oh yeah, you surprised me. Normally surface dwellers can't walk on clouds like we do. My sister and I went to the Bikori Festival in Hyrule Town. When we came back, there were monsters everywhere. And if I could just fuse at Kinstone, I could call a good homeward wind. There are monsters about, so I can't search for Kinstones. Even if I could, I still can't find anyone to fuse them with. But you look pretty strong. Do you think you can maybe search for Kinstones for me? If you do, I'll tell you about a good spot for fusing.
The only time I've ever heard the phrase "reap the whirlwind" is in the context of Transformers memes.
Really?
There's one of the most prolific comic writers for the Transformers series has a whole page on the wiki dedicated to phrases that he uses in basically every single comic, and that's one of them.
Huh. Did you work on this game by any chance?
Hello there. This is gonna be Dragoni now.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, hey. Wow, look at that. I've never seen a service dweller walk on clouds before. You must be quite pure of heart. I really wanted you to listen to my tale of woe. You see, I went on the service with my sister for the Pickery Festival. But on our way home, we lost the wind entirely. Now we can't get home.
Oh no.
Let's fuse Kidstones.
Their names are Gale and Haley. Red. How are these clouds solid enough to dig through?
Almost solid enough to walk on.
Touche. Alright, yeah, I'll accept that in my headcanon. Ah! Ah! Sky sharks!
Fantastic.
I love that when you get up here, it's like now like a rendition of like the main theme of the game.
Yippee! Yahoo! Wahoo!
Congratulations.
Oh, you beat Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright.
know-
How was it?
Nice.
Now you have to do Conquest,
You already
and
did.
then the one that cannot be legally acquired anymore.
Take a break before you do Revelation, and then when you do, let me know and we'll play through it at the same time. Yeah, it's not happening anytime soon. Exactly. Really did not need to dig that many.
Making fun.
Exactly. Wakatu.
The key to.
What are you doing here?
It's just straight up the key to.
Huh. Donk.
Incorrect.
Echoes is good. I need to play it though. I've never played it. I have it in my 3DS case, which I bring to work constantly, but I don't play at work because I'm busy doing work. Imagine that.
Echoes is another one of those games I played but never actually finished.
I have problems with Echoes from a gameplay perspective, but it's not bad. I'm gonna be honest, Len, I think the reason I dislike Conquest is because of the maps. I was not a huge fan of the way that the maps worked in that game. The music is fucking phenomenal, though. Right back down. Yeah, the story in Birthright's nothing special. The music is... If y'all don't already, you need to watch Punchy on YouTube, because one of my favorite videos that he's ever done is Ancient Roman, Power of Darkside. But in that video, he says one of the saving graces of awful video games is oftentimes the mantra of like, oh, at least the music's not that bad. No, in Ancient Roman, it is that bad, and it's honestly impressive how bad it manages to be. Please just watch his video on it. It's absolutely insane. I need to finish P3 Reload too. I stopped because I was getting real bummed out, and also I had other things that I needed to play. I also need to catch up on my media thread, because I've got like 3 games and a movie that I need to put on there. Last I updated it was when I did my posting on the Secret Saturdays, which is also a good show that everyone should watch if they are nostalgic for 2000s cartoons, and also want to support the Internet Archive, because you can just do that. Yeah, it's just on the Internet Archive. Not in, like, fantastic quality, but definitely passable. Excuse me. Is there... There we go. Look, I'm gonna be honest, Camilla's great. Love her. And not just because big titty. And this is where Quark chimes in and saying, well, I'm saying because big titty. Because I also know that Quark is a Camilla fan. She's just a fun character. Ding. One!
One.
Haha, this is gonna take forever. Fuck! I love that every time that he falls, he just screams uncontrollably. I mean, completely.
I mean, I would too if I fell out of the clouds.
Yep. How did I go up here and not do this?
Good question.
Whoosh. Ah! Yeah, this whole area is really fun. Oh, God damn it. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this.
I fucking love 2D games like
Did it.
Yay.
Oh, look at that. How do I have 3 already? Never mind, I'm starting a weird route of Deltarune. Objectively worse time, if I'm being honest. It's been a while since I just saved. I want to feel pain. Well, okay, to be fair, you will also get that by playing Persona 3 Reload, because that game's a huge fucking bummer. Not as much as, like, To the Moon or something like that, but, like, oh my god. Persona 3 is... Honestly, I think going from Persona 5 to Persona 3 Reload is, like, one of the biggest bits of whiplash that you can get. Like, yeah, Persona 5 has some dark moments, but just overall, it's a very hopeful game. Rarely when playing Persona 3 did I get the impression that anything was going right.
Yep.
Like, so much of the game is spent just waiting to do nothing until something happens, and even then, when that thing happens, it's not good. Like, it's very reactionary as opposed to proactive. And as a result, it feels very strange. Like, you cannot complete... It's not like Persona 4 and 5, where you can complete your objective before the deadline. You have to complete your objective on the night of. So it just feels like you're just waiting for this dreadful event to happen. And that's a bit of a different vibe than the other entries that a lot of fans might have started with. And obviously, I can't speak to how well that compares to the original 3 Persona games before Persona 3. which is a weird thing to say out loud, but, you know, whatever.
Better than the Kingdom Hearts situation.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 13th entry in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 13th entry in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 13th.
It's thematic. 13 is an important number.
Yeah, but it's stupid as shit!
Mush, one of these days we will start that series together on stream. It is a distant future thing, but it is going to happen. Kingdom Hearts V3. That reminds me, so I like Jello Apocalypse. I think that he's a very funny guy. But I think that his opinions on Phoenix Wright, or actually I haven't seen his opinions on Phoenix Wright because I don't want to, but I think his opinions on Danganronpa are not great, and one of his incentives for the Lemonade stream that he did was that he would play through Danganronpa 2 on his stream channel, and it's like, okay, people enjoy it because they're taking the piss out of Danganronpa, and it's like, fair, I'll do that too, but I don't know.
Jello is funny, but I disagree with a lot of his opinions on this
Exactly, yeah. And I haven't seen his videos on Ace Attorney because I feel like I would disagree with those as well, honestly. He doesn't like Polytoad. How can a man not like Polytoad? He's just a little guy. That said, I fully trust all of his opinions on Lemonade because I'm not doing that. Why would anyone want to do that? No one is going to drink that much lemonade. I'm just going to take his word for it. Yeah, and I fully believe that Jello has fully believes some of his takes that he has. But like, I don't know.
Do people usually not believe their takes?
Well, more so what I mean is that I don't think he's playing up any of them for a bit. Like, he's usually very genuine about them.
Oh, tiny hole.
Yep, I fell down that without knowing where it was the first time, and I was very shocked. But yeah, even as someone that isn't a huge fan of Danganronpa from the outside, I feel like if someone hated Danganronpa 1 that much, then they shouldn't be devoting that time to 2 unless it, like, obviously it's for charity, but like, it just seems silly. It's like what I did for Yeek, but there are way fewer defenders of Yeek than there are for Danganronpa. Danganronpa is like a genuinely good series that a lot of people have a great degree of attachment to. Yeek is shit. I promise I will not be... Okay, I can do that. I was wondering where else I was supposed to go. Oh. But yeah, like, I promise I will not compare Yeek to Danganronpa in any other regard. But yeah. I don't know how much you can judge considering you're going to be playing Yeek again. That's also only because Quark asked nicely.
When we play Yeek, we have to decide what's the super high school level title of all the characters.
No, we don't. Gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to do that. Because y'all, I feel like just as a member of CATV, like the CATV community, oftentimes people forget that I'm the only I was like the only person from that same era of CATV that deliberately did not play or did not watch any of the Danganronpa streams. I intended to initially, way back after, because keep in mind, they were going to, like, that was the thing that they announced that they were going to do as their next big voice acting series after they finished fucking Aviary Attorney. Blast from the past there. So, like, that was their plan there, and I missed some of the streams there, and so I ended up not committing to it.
God damn this fish!
Die. I got the thing. But yeah, like I don't know. I have enough of my friends are a significant enough fan of Danganronpa that I'm willing to say that it has significant artistic merit. Except for Ultra Despair Girls, which somehow I have never heard a single good thing about, which is honestly impressive considering that even the games that
I can't.
I was gonna say even fans of Danganronpa will point out things that they actively dislike about different entries in the series, and like point to them as like this is a big problem for this. But then like for fucking Ultra Despair Girls, literally never heard a positive thing except for the thing that Dubby was going to say, which I might have heard before. I'm not sure.
It's just Kamaru and Toko.
Oh.
Yeah. Literally the only good thing to come out of that game. Cute lesbians. No, not actually confirmed as lesbians, but like, have you seen their interaction?
Oh, but like, come on.
The closest
Girls has some like
Happy Pride, by the way.
some decent ideas, but even the ones they have aren't executed well.
The most consistent tech issues in the channel's history. Oh my god, Rockman. Were you there for the Pokemon Snap race? Otherwise known as the Pokemon Snap slideshow?
Was it the one that had like an hour and a half stream delay?
Like at least 20 minutes of stream delay, and then they gave up on the Pokemon Snap part, and then went to play Quiplash and Jackbox, and then the stream froze on a Quiplash joke where both answers were about the stream freezing.
I forgot that part.
They just quit. They just quit at that point. They just literally just left. They just quit.
The main thing I remember about that stream was the chat going absolutely insane, cheering every time the frame advanced.
That's what I like to call the either Twitch plays Pokemon thing. Oh, goodbye. Either Twitch plays Pokemon chat syndrome or like just crowd mentality at like a convention. Like anytime that you watch like a stream of like AGDQ or whatever, and everyone in the crowd is just like ah on cue because the runner said to do that or something like that. It's so good. Or one of my personal favorites is in the speed run for Urban Yeti. The first time that they saw the screenshot of the Urban Yeti that's used for all the dialogue boxes or like text advances, everyone in the audience simultaneously went like ah, just like out of sheer like shock and like confusion at how ugly it is. And then every single time that it came up during the actual run, in the background you just hear ah, just everyone's screaming. It was so good. Other favorite crowd moments from AGDQ, any of the Hide-Glide speedruns, genuinely a treat. Players resetting a Dragon Ball FighterZ match to be sure Cell's intro can go uninterrupted. Alright, where is this last one I need to use I have the last Kinstone piece, I just need to know the last place I need to fuse it to.
It's somewhere.
Thanks! Someone that's not actively streaming, tell me what Mush just posted.
A YouTube link.
It is the sewer theme from Urban Yeti.
Oh my god. Other favorite things from AGDQ? The culmination of the fucking Animorphs bit. So Animorphs, well, one of those
Goodbye.
just died. Did both of them just fall? That's amazing.
Great.
Yeah. So for those that aren't familiar with the Animorphs lore, way back in like 2014 or so, 13, I don't know. But there was a runner who was trying to run an Animorphs game. It was the Game Boy Color game.
Oh god.
Which they make this joke later when they ran a different Animorphs game. But Animorphs likes to anamorph into the most popular game on the console. And for the Game Boy Color, that's Pokemon. So you're playing Pokemon with your different morphs, which I think is actually kind of a clever use of it. Unfortunately, the game's dog shit.
Yep.
Unlike my boyfriend, who looks like dog great.
Anyway,
Not the laugh break you have through that quote.
yeah, because I know that video too well. Much like how I know all of what's his name? The Lemonade Baron. I can't remember his name now.
Lord Remington.
They clearly don't know
Lord
him
Remington.
that well.
Yes. We got new Remington lore in this most recent Lemonade stream. I was very happy with it. It started out with Jello just straight up saying, "Sorry, I haven't brought out Lord Remington for this stream. I just don't have anything to say about any of these things." And then the voice that he used to say that became the new voice, and he became the groundskeeper for Lord Remington's property. He disposes of all the old lemons that he discards and shit. Like it was so dumb. But anyway, what was I talking about when I was talking about something that looks like dog shit?
The Animorphs for Game Boy Color.
Yes, Animorphs for Game Boy Color. Looks like dog shit. But so
You said it is dog shit.
Yeah, it is dog shit. It also, well, it doesn't look like dog shit. The sprites are actually pretty decent. Like, you know how in like Pokemon you've got like the trainers that have like the back sprites and all that? They have that for each of the different characters, and then they have like them for like, you know, like the sprite works alright. But it plays like ass. So it's not good, right? And so the streamer whose name is escaping me because I'm also just not good with their names in general. Oh, there I go. But so they encountered so much bad RNG, or they flubbed certain tricks or whatever, to the degree that they actually had to cut off their run early. So they didn't actually get to do a 100% run of the game. They got to do a 75% run of the game, where they reached like the third major boss, and then they had to call it because they had to move on. And that's unfortunate. So, especially because it was like one of their first major things that they had done. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, they've got to keep a schedule. But even its failing was kind of impressive in a certain regard. So it was kind of, you know, so he, what was that?
Just check that one.
I'm turning around to make sure I do. I was fairly certain I did.
I'm gonna have to double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, got this one. But yeah, so then to make up for not being able to finish their first Animorph stream, they then came back with another entry in the Awful Block stream series, where they did the Animorphs PS1 game, and this is where the games animorphing into different games comes in handy, because the most popular game on the PlayStation 1 is Crash Bandicoot. It's a shitty Crash Bandicoot clone. Which
fits Animorphs significantly worse than Pokemon does, I think.
Yeah, honestly, the Pokemon wasn't that bad of a fit.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, but
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
yeah, but like the Animorphs PS1 game is very clearly much more based on the TV show, which, or not.
He's
really,
also dog shit.
Yeah, for different reasons. But so after they speedran that game, they got a chance to do the Game Boy Color Animorphs game again. And for that one, they actually did a 125% run, where they beat the game and then used a cheat code to unlock a chapter that was cut from the game, or like a portion of the game that was cut, and they did that to make up for the extra 25% that they missed the first time they played.
That's fun.
Yeah, which was very cute. I like that. Alright, where's the last fucking thing? It's in the clouds? Thanks. Oh, that's a red square.
Uh-oh.
It's getting to that time of the night where I need to stop streaming because internet just
Oh,
decides
wow,
to-
time.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we are kind of just going in circles.
Yeah, well, I want to make
Yeah.
sure that
Yeah,
I
I'm-
accomplish this before we wrap up, because otherwise I'm never going to get to where I need
Yeah,
to go.
I've pulled up a map. To figure out which one we haven't done, though.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
I have done one middle, top left, and top right, I think. Probably one of these ones down the bottom. There, we done that one. Make it over there.
Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Stream should be back now.
You... Okay, good. We're live again.
Eesh.
Glad you're not missing any of this riveting gameplay.
We got this one.
Okay, that's... So it should be the one on the bottom right,
Okay.
I think. Let me get over there.
Oh, you're drawing the original Star Walker?
Hang on. I have a bit that I'm gonna use for when we get to that stream, or when we get to the Deltarune streams, where I don't actually know which one I have equipped. Hang on. But the whole joke is just literally just going to be.
These birds are pissing me off. I'm the original Star Walker.
Just having just sounding like shit. Like that's the whole extent of the joke, is that for some reason Star Walker just sounds like he's coming through a shitty microphone.
Yeah,
you know-
that's perfect.
You know what it sounds like? You know what he would sound like? He would sound like he's speaking through the Vanilla Ice electronic rap game microphone. I remember when I asked Dragoni, I was like, Dragoni, do you have Star Walker in your save file? And then he said, no, so you didn't see it in chapter 3 and 4. And I was like, what's the fucking point? I was irate.
The point is, we have something new to see when we actually do it ourselves.
Yeah, I
Or
know,
maybe
I
yeah, don't
know,
know.
but also Star Walker is good.
be down from there.
Down from here?
Yeah, but how do we get down?
Get down. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna even try and say the lyrics.
Yeah, because no one fucking knows what they are unless they speak Japanese. The worst part is that I know the item that you get in the dungeon after this, and it makes all of this, like, there are little gaps that I'm seeing where I'm like, oh, fuck. This would make this easier if I just had it. I don't. That's the point. Oh, goodbye, Link.
I don't have like a full map, I just have the apparently the in-game mini-map.
Oh.
So I don't know where all the whirlwind things are.
If I had to guess, I have to go through the middle. Because if I go up to this level here... Yeah, I probably should just look at the map more regularly, honestly.
Maybe down there.
Down this way?
Yeah.
No, that's what I just did.
Ah.
Wait, no, hang on. Idea. No, that won't work because in order to get, every time that I drop down so that I could move back up, it resets the clouds I've dug.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because there's the clouds blocking on that side. How the fuck? Guess that's a shortcut back. I think you do need to go the long way around then.
Yeah, I think I do have to go all the way around.
That path down there is all blocked off. Just need to use that to come back around. Oh.
Nope.
It's the only limit. It's the button.
Here it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The worst part is that I had binged this one before, because I've managed to find my way there, but I kept forgetting which ones I already had.
Ooh. You didn't
There.
get the Kingstone piece the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
I did it.
Whoa.
Yippee!
Take me home. You know what?
I mean, you're almost there.
Basically right by the entrance. Gotta use my climbing claws. Why did Bigoron make a fucking dolphin noise? Actually, I guess that's Medigoron. Yippee! Hold the secret power, blah blah. Now I don't have to do that shit ever again. Now, how do you build something like this on top of a cloud? Maybe someone lives inside. If so, perhaps we could ask for the element. It's worth a shot, Link. Now this place looks vaguely familiar. Hi there. Who was this dude? Oh, it's Link! Thank you for your help earlier. I've got something else good for you, so here, please take it. You got the light arrow. Now you can fire arrows filled with sacred light. If you find yourself in the area again, drop by and see us.
Wanna see skin stones?
Oh, if you don't save him from the ghost, he fucking dies.
Oh!
And then you just not get the light arrows?
Correct.
Hmm.
You don't need them.
Incredible.
Hi there. Who wants to be this guy? Okay, but after we got a few skins phone first.
Welcome. Long ago, and at an age before that, our tribe abandoned the place you call the Wind Ruins. With our magic, we moved our palace up into the skies. We are the Wind Tribe. We have been watching, and we know all that happens on your surface world. We know a small boy collects elements to lift the curse from a princess. We know of Vati and his evil acts. The winds tell us these things. The wind element that you seek lies deep in the palace of winds above me. When the blade has been infused with the 4 elements, the way to the light force shall open. So it is told in the legends of the Wind Tribe. Vati himself may already know this. Surface dwellers are not permitted to enter our palace, but you are special. You may continue to the roof.
Thanks.
What about the chest?
Oh.
That's mine. You can't have it. No.
Mine's mine.
Bird. 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 Bird.
Mini bird.
Bug.
Incorrect. Whoosh!
What an irritation. We find our way to the very tops of the clouds, and now we have to go even higher to find a floating palace? I can't believe what a long way we've come. And look how high we are. Don't look down, Link, and watch your step. It's a long fall from here.
And with that... Shut up. Shut up. You're nerd. You nerd. Nerd. With that, we are going to have to call it for the night.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. What are you guys up to next week?
I'm going to jail next week.
Shit! What did you do?
Oh, you know, crimes.
How?
Fair enough.
Gasp!
I'm making a new when to meet right now. So we can plan our week. Yogoni jaywalked. Alright, well, I'm gonna briefly check and see if there's anyone that I want to raid.
Got a suggestion in the Discord.
I don't know how this knocking thing works, but it seems strange.
Knocking?
Yeah, if you are streaming and you visit another page that is actually live, you can knock, and it says you can drop in and collaborate, which is...
Yeah, that's the streaming together
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very weird. It's not something that I'm gonna do, but it's very strange to see that pop up. Yeah, that's...
Have good cake.
Hang on. How long have I been subscribed to Digital Basic? I don't remember.
What?
Did someone gift me a sub?
Probably.
Like in the last 5 minutes,
Well,
seconds.
yeah, because it says I do not follow Digital Basic. Alright, either way. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna give them a raid. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We will catch you next week for probably more Zelda, maybe Raging Loop if we're lucky. And if I'm feeling spicy, maybe some Mario Kart. All right. Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.
See ya.
Night.